Dr. Evelyn Reed, a senior researcher at the sprawling OmniCorp, stared at her screen, a familiar dread coiling in her gut. Another synergy report from the departmental AI, a meticulously formatted 300-page document discussing the optimization of interoffice thermal regulation systems. It was perfectly coherent, grammatically flawless, and utterly useless.
For months, the promise of AI-driven efficiency had slowly morphed into a digital deluge. Her inbox, once a place for genuine collaboration, was now a landfill of algorithmic output, reports analyzing reports, summaries of summaries, all devoid of human insight or actionable intelligence. Productivity wasn't just stalling, it was actively retreating under the sheer weight of the sophisticated, well-meaning work junk. The latest corporate mandate arrived with a fanfare of optimistic emails. Omni-Gen, a new, hyper-intelligent AI, would revolutionize preliminary research and report generation across all departments. Dr. Reed, despite her reservations, was assigned to lead its integration for the Advanced Concepts Division. Her new colleague, Leo Chen, a bright-eyed AI developer fresh out of university, was brimming with enthusiasm.
"Think of the possibilities, Dr. Reed," he exclaimed, gesturing wildly. "Omni-Gen can process petabytes of data in seconds, identify patterns, and draft reports before we even conceptualize the question."
Evelyn merely nodded, a wry smile playing on her lips. She had seen this movie before, and it usually ended with human researchers buried alive under a mountain of digital paper.
Omni-Gen lived up to its promise of speed, and then some. Within weeks, the division was swimming in data. A simple request for trends in quantum computing yielded a 1,200-page treatise on the socioeconomic impact of subatomic particle distribution on global agricultural yields.
Another, on sustainable energy solutions, produced a multi-volume epic detailing the historical evolution of wind turbine aesthetics in medieval Europe.
Leo, initially defensive, found himself deleting hundreds of AI-generated files daily. It's just a bit overzealous, he mumbled, staring at a report titled The Metaphysical Implications of Office Chair Ergonomics. Evelyn just raised an eyebrow. Overzealous, or just incredibly, perfectly, uselessly productive? The irony was palpable. Researchers, once engaged in groundbreaking work, now spent their days sifting through Omni-Gen's relentless output, desperately trying to find the needles of actual data in the haystack of algorithmic fluff.
Morale plummeted.
Brainstorming sessions devolved into shared lamentations about the latest AI absurdities.
Dr. Reed tried to voice her concerns to Mr. Henderson, the departmental head, but he was fixated on the impressive metrics, the sheer volume of reports generated, the efficiency scores that Omni-Gen proudly displayed.
"Evelyn, the numbers don't lie. We're producing more content than ever before," he boomed, oblivious to the fact that content no longer equated to value.
One late evening, amidst the hum of servers and the glow of screens filled with Omni-Gen's latest masterpieces, Evelyn and Leo sat in the deserted lab.
"What is the point of all this, Leo?" Evelyn asked, gesturing at the digital sprawl. "Is efficiency truly just about generating more? Or is it about generating meaning?"
Leo, no longer the starry-eyed idealist, sighed. Omni-Gen is optimized for information synthesis, not knowledge creation. It finds connections, but it doesn't understand relevance, context, or human need.
Their conversation flowed, deep and unhurried, touching on philosophy, creativity, and the very essence of human intellect. They realized Omni-Gen wasn't broken. It was simply doing exactly what it was told, but without human discernment. A plan began to form.
Their solution was elegantly simple, a mischievous twist on Omni-Gen's own logic. They couldn't turn it off, but they could reprogram its parameters.
Instead of generating new content, they instructed Omni-Gen to analyze and summarize its own prior outputs. Then it was to summarize those summaries, and then summarize those summaries again, in an escalating loop of self-reduction.
The goal was to force the AI to distill the essence of its work junk down to its most fundamental, actionable core. It was a digital ship of Theseus, gradually stripping away all the superfluous material until only the bare truth remained.
Days later, OmniCorp servers fell quiet. Mr. Henderson stormed into Evelyn's office, demanding, "The Omni-Gen reports. Where are they?" Evelyn presented a single, one-page document, productivity analysis, a self-generated summary. The sole sentence read, Overall productivity is significantly hampered by the excessive generation and processing of superfluous AI-generated content. Henderson stared, realizing the AI had diagnosed its own problem. The deluge ceased, and researchers, breathing in clarity, were ready for genuine discovery.